Hiya, it's been a while. So, I've got loads of packets of bulbs here that I was collecting last year. A lot of them really should have been planted in about November time, but I just kept collecting them, left them in the shed, and this video starts off in February. And that's when I planted all of the bulbs into the garden. As you can see, they've started to grow little shoots, so they really wanted to be in the soil. So I've pulled my finger out and I've basically got in the garden. My garden's an absolute mess. For different reasons, I didn't really want to be out in the garden. One, that it's cold in the winter. Two, I've got a crazy next door neighbour. And I kind of just abandoned the garden, just left me flower bed, let everything die. My grass is a mess. Ever since getting the dogs, we just can't seem to have nice grass. It's just bald all over. We even had a patch where we put AstroTurf down and you wouldn't even think it. Looking at it now, it's horrific. So there's a couple of little struggles, but I thought, do you know what, come spring, I'm not going to let my nasty neighbour stop us from being in the garden. So I pulled my finger out and I pulled out all of the horrible weeds and stuff like that. I collected loads of nasturtium seeds that had fell off his tree, planted loads of bulbs and stuff, and I feel so much better. Obviously when I've been in Aldi, if they've got flowers I always buy them. So I got me primroses. I got some last year, but I think between me idiot next door neighbour and my cat, they basically killed them. I can't prove next door killed them, but I know it. And this year one of them's died and I did catch one of my dogs peeing on my flowers, so I'm going to try again. It's been about a month since I last planted them and they look fabulous and I love them and they're so pretty. Some of the pink primroses have actually lost the colour, not all of them, but they started to lose the colour before I actually planted them in the soil because I had left them sitting outside for about a week. I don't really understand why, and they haven't really gained like that bright vibrant pink colour, but I like them anyways. They still look really nice. They're more of like a pastel pale pink and they still look really pretty in the garden and they seem to be doing fine.
Honey, I go here. Huh? This is a very thin ice hoodie.
There you go.
Mom, the only fishes will be the float now. There. No.
Long time no see. So I'm sorry, there's a lot of noise going on in my garden and I'm getting really distracted with the kids, but been getting back out in the garden and today I'm going to be tackling my strawberry bed. I've got 6 raised beds in my back garden and they're all made from pallet collars and they're like 2 pallet collars high, so they're quite deep raised beds. I've got a patch of strawberries. I got these strawberries from B&Q last year, and if I'm honest, I feel like it's just a waste of a raised bed because strawberries don't really need that much soil. The cat keeps sleeping in them, so I want to take all of the strawberries out of that raised bed and I want to replace it with potatoes. Here's my dog. So I'm going to go in the garden, I'm going to dig up all of the strawberries, I'm going to put them all into plant pots with some compost until I can figure out what I want to do with them and get the bed ready so I can put some potatoes in there. Because last year I put potatoes in buckets, I had Casablancas, and they didn't really work out that very well. So, right, I'm going to go as a child outside. So I'm just at my Sundays, but I thought I would just quickly pop on because I've been a bit all over the place with my videos. I've kind of been stopping and starting, and we're now into April, and I think the footage at the beginning of the video kind of started off in February. And then I went into March, and now we're into April, and I've been recording new footage that I still need to kind of catch up on. So my flowers are blooming lovely. I've taken out the strawberries now, which were really hard work. I will never do this again, but in my raised bed last year, what I decided to do was sprinkle loads of chives. I sprinkled loads of chive seeds, and the chives didn't grow. I don't really know what happened, but it grew like grass. And then in between all of the strawberries, before I planted the chive seeds, I planted the chive seeds, and then before they had started growing, I put loads of straw, like hay, around all of the strawberries, and it just, I don't know what's happened, and I don't know if it's a chive seeds or what, but it was just like grass all over the strawberry bed. That's what it was like. And it was all mangled and compact. And I don't know if it was the roots of the strawberries as well. And there was like runners coming off everywhere. And honestly, like this bed it took us 2 days to dig it out because it kept getting dark. It took ages. And now I've been left with 31 strawberry plants, and they don't have a home yet. They're all in pots and they're all thriving, as you would have seen, because I've just literally recorded that last bit to show you like all of the strawberries in the pots. But yeah, 31 plants. They don't have a home yet. I'm thinking about trying to build some sort of a planter, but I've bought like a new saw. I got a miter saw because I'm scared of me circular saw. So I thought I'll get a miter saw, but it's massive and I'm scared of that as well. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll just have to take it easy. But I want to build some planters and put them in, but they just don't have a home yet. So yeah. The garden's kind of thriving at the moment, and I will show you all of this in my next video because, like I said, I'm just a little bit all over the place, and I need to kind of I need to be a bit more up to date, do you know what I mean? But yes, don't forget to follow along on my little growing journey. If you've got any tips and advice, I always say this, and just please comment below, and like anything that can help us with my garden, I would like to know, because I'm kind of learning. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm just learning. I ask me Nana all of the time, and I'm always on YouTube and Google looking at stuff. So yeah, any advice will be much appreciated. But yeah, don't forget to follow along on my little journey, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.